Okay, welcome back to episode 8. I did a little bit of poking around after episode 7 trying to find out why our aunt went away, and I found out that the reason for that has to do with stuff that happened in Warwick. Oh good, there's an anti-papal war between England and the Holy Roman Empire, but that's not really where I was going. In her court is our aunt. And so I figured we should bring her back. So that's what we're going to do. Need new chancellor. Oh, shoot. Okay. I don't know what Ross's problem is, but he keeps running away from us. This is the second time that we've done this save file, and he has decided that he's not going to be there. Okay, I see an army of Norwegians. I do not see the army of Scots that was up here. Okay, well here comes our aunt. Now, what we need to do with her besides get her married again. And we're going to marry her to a Spanish soldier this time. And now we've done that, we should be able to assign our brothers back to her. Because that happy little arrangement got screwed up when she... Okay, but now I've got Bermudez. And if I remember correctly, he... Oh yeah, not interested in court at Mercia. I want my own court. It's another menu issue that happens from time to time. Okay, I'm really interested to see where the Scottish army has gone to. Okay, so there's two wars. There's a Fife War and a Norway War. And they're winning the Norway War. Oh, they're besieging Fife right now. Okay, well, it means everybody's doing the contest of sieging. We'll just have to wait that out. Okay, something happened. Yeah, I think I married her off. All right, take me to my ginormous court. There he is. Bermudo. Bermudo is a 14 military commander. That makes him better, I think, And some of the idiots I have commanding right now. Shaw, you're retired. Huh, I have a, I guess a holy vassal who is now everyone knows how holy he is. All right, we missed out on summer fairs, but we could potentially have not a war. Oh no, we could still do it. Not now, but we could still hold off. We'll have a feast come November, assuming, of course, that our little war declaration does not go through and take away all of our money. Okay, well, it looks like the Fife guy has done all the damage to the Isle of Man that he can. So we'll have to see what he does next. I'm pretty sure the Scottish army will beat him up before it beats up the Norwegian army that's based up there at Katniss. All right, we can speed up time a little bit, but I don't want to miss this. I don't want to miss this feast date. All right, and there goes the Fife army. It looks like they are besieging Gowrie. Now, again, if I didn't have a 5,000 man army, or if I didn't know Scotland had a 5,000 man army hanging out in Fife, I might jump in at this point. But until I see another big fight with Norway, I'm definitely not trusting that. So while they fight, we will feast. All right. At this point, Ulster has its full levy, which is which unfortunately is not quite 1,000 men yet. Well, it probably is 1,000 men, but the 1,000 men that I have direct access to in the castle. But that should give us more than enough to go after Ergalia, assuming that we get an opportunity to do that. All right, I wasn't paying too close attention there, but I think that nobody turned us down for the feast. Of course, we're a little kid. I mean, why would you do that to us? That would just be cruel. And nothing exciting happened in our feast. All right. This Scottish war for Gowrie and I mean, timeout. Okay, I've got a guy who wants to be. Okay, he's got 17 rating. Hamish the Holy has a 12 rating. Well, I'm going to go with the guy who's a little bit higher rated for the job, and I will send him back to researching cultural text somewhere where maybe I can get a view of what's going on. Let's see what else is going on here. It's now February. Oh, I had some minor titles that are just hanging out. Okay, we're gonna. Well, okay, so looks like we've stolen some stuff from Katniss. I'm going to make you the cupbearer and make my spy master the high almoner because I'm a little bit concerned. You know, we kind of need him to be loyal to us, if nothing else. Okay, so no, I think he just upped their tech score. I don't think that. Gudrun Benediktsdottir has arrived at your court. Okay, I don't know who she is, but sure, we can let her be. Ha! Oh my God, Katniss has become the capital Norwegian county. Now wait a minute, why would they do that? Oh, hello Denmark. That could be a problem. I must have just been an inheritance issue. Okay, well. All right, well, the Norwegians have moved down to Ross. I have the proud trait. She's arrived at my court. She arrived at my court. She arrived at my court. Oh. Evidently, I had a bunch of Danish rebels in my court and didn't realize it. Of course, that explains, that explains why I've constantly had this urge to arrest Holger Estrid for. Well, I'm going to hold off on a summer fair this year. We'll go and get a feast in the fall, since I've already, since we're halfway through July as it is. Just a little bit of the diplomacy caught me off guard here, but that means that my court's probably ginormous, and 42 is what I would classify as ginormous. Okay, so I've given her. She was. Ah, that's interesting. I mean, that's not a bad combination of stuff. She's 38. I don't think marrying her to myself is a good idea. Edgar, Commander of Galloway. Well, hold on now. Again, so okay, so I'm gonna have to send her out of the country, or at least, actually, okay, time out here. Dermid is 11. Holger is 13. Fine. Don't worry, Dermot. I shall remember your service. I'm gonna go send you Gallery to tell me what the heck is going on. Okay, there's still 5,000 Scottish soldiers, which is what I sort of wanted to find out. Okay, I mean, she's useful, but okay, I can't marry her to someone in the court without it causing an issue. That's not really what I want to hear, guys. Let's see what. Okay. Let's do this the other way. Yeah, I'm not worried about Boutro. Let's see here. Duncan, he's lowborn. My regent keeps shutting me down on a lot of these marriages, and it's not making me very happy. Yeah, here he is, this random guy who. Okay, and then we can marry him to a lot of people. He's 32. She has some skills we could use. Is Edgar currently one of our commanders? I think it says he is. Yes, sure enough, he is. He might be the guy that we grabbed out of nowhere. All right, we'll leave that alone for the moment. Let's get back into actual movement of stuff. Excellent. All right. So we are going to what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a feast, and then we're going to go murder the people in Argalia. Well, not murder so much as visit with lots of armed dudes. So while that's going on, we're going to turn up the speed a little bit. Okay, we have some Bishop turn us down. The Army of Fife just got handled by the Scottish army. Okay, so me and hold on, who's Kentigern and why is he showing up at my court? Okay, I have the Princess of Denmark. I'm not really... God. I have a lot of unmarried women. Oh, I know why they're... Because I can't get them married off because I don't have the power. All right, first of the year. Hopefully our feast will come to an end. Everyone had fun. Now, let's go ahead and do what we do best. Declare war. Okay. Now, that. You guys join up in Ulster. Oh, they changed their mind. Oh. Yeah, by the way, you go to Tyrone. We'll deal with that later. All right. Now, we got Matad, we got Edgar, we have Bermudo. We got all of our brand new battle captains on board for this one. Now we're going to march into Argalia. And take on that army in there. You can see they've got the Countess on one flank with an 8 command. Oh, they kind of collapsed rather quickly. That could be bad because that means that they might have 1,000 men survive this battle, which is not what I want to see happen. Yeah, our pursuit tactics. Well, we got them. Oh God, we got another one. Okay, that's unusual as far as I'm concerned. So this is another relatively quick war. Okay, so now our domain size is a little bit heavy, so let's go see what our brother thinks of us, because that will tell us. Still only says -10 though. Pretty sure that it would say something more than that. And this war went fast enough that okay. That war went fast enough. Okay. This is something new. I had seen, you know, I had sort of been ran into this kind of thing. Who we talk? Who's our problem? Up, it's our friend Marjorie, who we have. Oh, how old am I? 12. Okay, this is unlikely to be a sexual experience, although it certainly has the right thing. We're gonna go try to talk to her. Okay, now we are infatuated with our friend Marjorie. This could be a problem later, but we aren't currently engaged to anybody. So, up. Oh no. My chancellor, wait. No, my chancellor didn't die. My marshal did. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put uh, Mayor Brennan in charge, even though he's a lesser commander. And then I need to I need a new guardian. So yeah. Well, actually Marjorie could be a good choice. Um, she's got good diplomatic skill. She's got 10 stewardship. I mean that could be worth doing. Now, Catriona, her stats, she's got 10 stewardship, 7, and then 13 diplomacy skills. That would necessarily be a bad idea. Yeah, we'll hang around with her for. As I was saying, we will hang around with her for a few years. Hopefully, we've gotten some marshal from the marshal, but it's not the most important thing in the world for us to have martial skill. Okay. So I'm considering moving you because I really want to be able to see what's going on in that war. They're just trading sieges again. That's annoying. Well, at least the war against, I guess they took Fife away from its vassal, but okay, the Norwegian Scottish war has gotten a little bit closer. So the Norwegian Scottish war has gotten a little closer, and um, I guess I support that. Looks like the Welsh have calmed down. Oh wow, France occupies some part of England. Oh, the Danish are making a move on England, and The Holy Roman Empire is still upset about an anti-pope. I don't know where the anti-pope came from or what he's doing. You know, so I can't really tell you what's going on there. But our friends in Denmark are getting a little bit too powerful, a little too close to home. Eventually, we're going to take our revenge on the Viking folks, although we need to build up our strength here first. But if Denmark is going to be right there, it could be a problem. So it looks like we're studying cavalry right now. And we're about on track for a another feast this winter. I just love the fact that the Norwegians and the Scots have no interest in fighting each other. Okay, we lost a pope. Okay, the Tyrone guys got access to 2042, but he is closer to us than Tyrconnell, which is the other part of the Duchy of Ulster. I don't know how far into Ireland I'm going to go at this moment. It really depends on what the Scots are going to do here. And the Scots should advance. Okay. Okay, so the Scots and the Norwegians are going to completely continue this war of siege chicken, which is, you know, not really worth anything to me. I look at my court and I look at my court and I think about doing something with it, and then I remember I can't really marry all that many people off. Oh, okay, nobody likes me. And this is despite the fact that I have those mayors working for me, and I have taken their troops to war exactly 0 times. Although one of those guys might have been the mayor of what is now popping up as Oriel. Well, got Ulster's full levy, which isn't all that impressive. I think part of the problem might be the fact that we're now over our domain limit a bit, which means we need to start considering giving some of these lands away. Of course, the whole point for going into Ireland was to conquer territory that would be unlikely to get us in that much trouble. Yeah, the levees really starting to sink. I'm thinking that maybe I need to hand over a territory or two. Question is, to whom? I mean, I could hand over Clydesdale to one of my brothers. He would like that. What is Carrick doing these days? Carrick still, it is my capital though. I'm hoping that in a few years, when my guy comes of age and I get him married to somebody who's got a significant stewardship score, that maybe that problem will go away. I could probably take Tyrone with the troop constraints I've got right now, but I would feel much better about it without those constraints. Okay, my regent has just died, and my spy master has become my regent. I'm pretty sure I had a... Oh, it's Dermid, my old pal. Okay. He's not fantastic, but he will do. And hopefully he doesn't harbor any grudges. Now my domain size is really taking a hit because my spy master, this guy, has got a stewardship rating of crap. And it's now affecting my realm. So let's look at Ulster, for instance. You got the 529, Clydesdale 693, Carrick. It still gives me the full go out of Carrick. Well, he can still see. Ow. I don't want to be greedy. Well, now I'm greedy. I mean, that's kind of sad. So happy that Norway and okay. Well, I got another regent. You seem to be burning right through those guys. Well, good for you, lady. Good for you. Oh! What did she grow up to be like? Well, oh, wow. Oh no. No, 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 no. What is this? King of Scotland. Tell me about... Okay. She's yours. Okay, Fingal evidently was raised to be a fighting lady. I could marry her to my brother. Take that, brother. Okay, and then there's this lady who's... Oh. Married to our commander. That's good. This lady who we never been able to get married. She's 40. Um, well, let me do that. Well, let me do that. Let me do that. Well, let me do that. Then we have the 50-year-old Danish princess. Okay. Yeah, I'm glad you're having a good time in Moray because yes, we are sending out the marshal. Okay. I know this. Hi, Bishop. Hi, Mayor. Hi, Bishop. Um, Scots are still there. King Halfdan the Drunkard of Norway, still there. The new year comes in. Everybody's here. Ooh, weak claim. Kingdom of Denmark. Oh, good. Give me an idea of how tough climb that would be. Trying to find the capital. Is this the capital of Denmark? Sved. Sved has 7,000 men. And a lot more impressive looking territory than, oh boy. The French have pretty much, oh, it's also the Kingdom of Denmark. I mean, do I have any stupid little claims? Yay, Conan. Do I have any stupid little claims on, like, England? No. No, I do not. Well, this war between Norway and Scotland has been a red herring. I mean, I haven't gotten anything out of it. They just sit there. Oh, here we go. Activity. Okay, now we're pulling for the Norwegians, but not too hard, because in theory, the Norwegians killed our family. Okay. No. I'm becoming infatuated with someone else. This is not good. I have plans for the previous infatuated girl. Well, that was fun while it lasted, Norway. Oh, we need to throw a summer fair before we lose the opportunity. Well, nice to see you too, Norwegian army that sucks. Oh, that's nice. So now the Scots can just go and siege out this war again. Yeah, 89%. Oh, twins. Okay. There's the reinforcements. People that killed our queen the last time, basically. Well, there's stuff in Katniss under siege. All right, we are going to go with siege equipment. I just lost my steward. Fortunately, Brian was there. That takes care of one single man who was hanging around my kingdom. We've almost got the levy up. Okay, I think the Scots have pretty much won this issue, Norwegians. I mean, you had your chance, it was fun, but I think you kind of screwed it up. Meanwhile, the Danes and the French are moving up. Well, they're not moving up, but they're still in the same parts of southern England that we saw them in before. We gotta just put the Norwegian army out of its misery, but we don't have any claims on anything up there. Okay, got one of those. Up. We need to hurry up. We want to get a feast in. It's going to be a late winter feast, but you know, take what you can get. All right, the war between Norway and Scotland is over, thank goodness. Problem is Scotland got a little bit stronger by the inclusion of Caithness. Scottish strength is now up, or now sits around 5,000k, but I'm thinking that's going to go up once the army begin to replenish. So we still have got some work to do. All right, it's February, but who says we can't feast? It's going to be a St. Valentine's Day feast, and considering I've had one teenage infatuation and worked very quickly to another. All right, we're going to imprison Mayor. What's his face? Happened to be my marshal. Okay. So, let's go let him out of jail. And let's go make him the marshal again. Send him back to what he was doing before. All right, I am 15, going on 16. And I know that I am naive, but darn it, I am looking forward to growing up here. In fact, I'm going to hold off on cutting this episode until we actually do grow up. In fact, let's speed time up so we can make that go faster. You know, I am not very impressed by bear training. Okay, we've got a war going on here between troops of Lothian. Why are they going to? Oh, they're going to England, possibly also to fight the anti-pope. Our domain score is back up 3. That's a good sign. All right. Now we're talking. Yes, I became a charismatic negotiator. It's how I was able to woo all those young girls' hearts as a oh, geez. Yeah, I might have been a charismatic negotiator, but well, I was raised. I thought no, my sister didn't have control of that. I had Catriona, who had her stats kind of divided out. Okay, let's. Easy ambition. Um, oh, that sucks. I was kind of in favor of Young Love conquering all, but I kind of need help. So this is the we're going to bring in foreign help. You know, we're going to bring in foreign people to do the jobs we're not willing to do ourselves. Okay, now let's go find my teenage sweetheart. I'm going to try to marry her off to my brother. Let's see if I can do that. One of my brothers is betrothed, but the other one is not. Yeah, he's betrothed. So we should. No, he doesn't. Okay, he doesn't. He's not a fan. Um, okay. With that in mind, then. I really don't want to marry her off. Oh, wait a minute. Now I can do it. All right, so I've got her married to my brother now. And let's see, what other things, last minute things I want to do here before we cut it, before we call it. Let's, same ambition that we always seems to get us killed. And then we need to, oh, okay, we got some work to do here. I'm also going to fire you while I've got the opportunity. Okay, well, we'll make Richard a commander, and then we will marry him to these people. I'm going to take care of a bunch of random marriages that I couldn't mess with off screen. But I'll see you guys next time.